Hey viewers, this is Devinder Kaur and welcome to my YouTube channel The Enlightened Room. We are here with the part 2 of the series Problems based on the Newton's law of gravitation. So let's get started with our first problem, in which they have asked an electron of mass 9.1 into 10 to the power negative 31 kilogram is at a distance of 10 angstrom from a proton of mass 1.67 into 10 to the power negative 27 kilogram. We had to calculate the gravitational force of attraction between them. Well, in the introduction of this chapter, what we had studied that gravitational force of attraction lies not just only among the big bodies or some two objects. It also lies for the fundamental particles, like for very small particles or for very tiny objects, as in the first problem we have been asked. So it is clear that means this force also lies between these two kinds of objects. Well, we will refer them as objects, right? So we have mass of electron. I will start with the first one, mass of electron, ME. I will denote it as M sub E as 9.1 into 10 to the power negative 31 kilogram. Those who are studying chemistry would have known about it. And then we have mass of proton. I would write it like this, small m sub b as 1.67 into 10 to the power negative 27 kilogram. And we have distance. If you remember, we used to write distance by r. You can also write it as d, or you can also denote it as d. Okay, so it is 10 angstrom, and 10 angstrom equals, you all should remember, 10 to the power negative 9 meters. Okay, we have converted these units from angstrom to meters. Now you all remember the formula, F G m1. In place of m1 we have me. In place of m2 we have small m sub p over r squared, or if you want to write d, then it is d squared. We all know the value of universal gravitational constant, and that is 6.67 into 10 to the power negative 11 Newton meter square per kilogram squared. Then comes mass of electron, 9.1 into 10 to the power negative 31 kilogram, and mass of proton as 1.67 into 10 to the power negative 27 kilogram over 10 to the power negative 9 meter squared. So you can see clearly you all need a calculator here. Okay, so you're going to put on these values on the calculator, and when you calculate it, you all would get the approximate value of, I will write it here, 1.01 into 10 to the power negative 49 newtons. Here is your answer. Here is the gravitational force of attraction acting between the proton and electron at a distance of 10 angstrom, or you can say at a distance of 10 to the power negative 9 meters. So here is our first problem. Hope you all understood this. Now let's move on to the second problem, in which they have asked about the asked us to calculate the force of attraction between Earth and Sun. Okay, now these two objects are too massive. Well, it's a good thing that we are provided with their masses. Mass of Earth is given, mass of Sun is given, and their average distance is also given. So we just have to put on the values and find out the answer. Well, we have Sun here, whose mass is, I'm going to write it as ms, as it is massive than Earth, as 2 into 10 to the power 30 kilogram. And mass of Earth, here is our little but beautiful Earth, a blue planet which we are spoiling, and we shouldn't, right? And that mass of Earth, I'm going to denote it as, okay, here ME, and that mass of Earth is 6 into 10 to the power 24 kilograms. Now you all can see the difference in their masses. It is greater distance, right? Now their average distance, here is their average distance, r equals 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 meters, right? Now what you have to do, you just have to calculate the force of attraction or gravitational force of attraction between them. So that would be F, or you can say F sub g, okay, which is equals to G ms me, or you can say M sub E over R squared. You all know the value of G is 6.67 into 10 to the power negative 11 Newton meter square over kilogram squared. I was getting computerized right into writing or saying it computerized. And then mass of Sun is 2 into 10 to the power 30 kilograms. Mass of Earth is 6 into 10 to the power 24 kilograms. Okay, my beautiful diagram got messy. Now radius, or the distance, not the radius, is 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 meter whole squared. So put on these values in your calculator and tell me your answer, right? You all will tell me the answer in the comment section, and the answer would be in Newton. Also for the first one, the answer, that means the gravitational force of attraction between the electron and proton, was also in newtons. Okay, now you all will tell me the answer in the comment section. Do comment the answer. Now let's move on to the third problem. In the third problem, what they have asked is a body of mass 1 kilogram. We have a body of mass m1 equals 1 kilogram is placed at a distance of 2 meters. We have 2 meters here from another body of mass 10 kilogram. Okay, we have another body of mass m2 that is 10 kilogram. Now at what distance from the body of 1 kilogram another body of mass 5 kilogram be placed? So that net force of gravitation acting on the body of mass 1 kilogram is 0. So we have another body here that has mass 5 kilogram. Okay, now you see, you all can see clearly that this mass is getting force of attraction from this mass and this mass, right? That means, let us name it as A, this one is B, and this one is C. We have to find this distance. Let this distance is x. Okay, so we are getting a force of attraction of B on A and a force of attraction or gravitational force of attraction of C on A, like this. Let us name it as F1. Let us name it as F2. Now from the statement, you all would see that the net force of gravitation acting on the body of mass 1 kilogram is 0. Now what does that mean? That means this one. That means gravitational force of attraction acting on gravitational force of B on A is equal to gravitational force of C on B. That means F1 equals F2. Now if F1 is equal to F2, that means F1 is G m1 m2 over r squared and F2 is G m1 over x squared. This part is F2 and this part is F1. F1 part is here, F2 part is here. So as we are equating these two sides, G1 and G1 would cancel, M1 and M1 would cancel. We will get M2 over R squared equals M over X squared. Now putting on the values, we have M1 as 10 kilograms and the distance would be 2 meters squared equals M. M is 5 kilogram over x squared, and we need to find this x. We're gonna cross multiply it. 10x equals 5, 2 squared 4, 5 times 4. X equals 25, 5 times 4, 20 over 10. And x square would be 2. That means x would be under root 2, or you can say square root 2 meters. So this is how we will find the distance of this part. So that's up for today's video. For more videos like this, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much.